pulling behind. Yo, what characters? No, that's all good. It is good to see you again, Wanel. Hopefully, you are doing good. Yeah, no, it's good. It's really good to be back. To be honest, I've been away for a very long time. It's been about a good month, but time has gone by pretty quick. Kick. No, that's all good. Fully understand Wanel. And hey, it's good to hear that you are back into the thick of things in terms of Star Rail. So good to get back into it, of course. But I absolutely do understand if you need to make your way. But thank you very much for saying hello. Nonetheless, I do appreciate that, of course. Now slap. Halfway is not that bad, to be honest. In terms of things, I'm very far behind. I've spent all my efforts in a lot of offline video content, and I'm glad that I've really put the effort there and put that presence. But now I have to rebalance and also remember my online presence. But in terms of the cyclone, it's actually okay. It hasn't been too tough on our end, fortunately. So I'm very grateful for that fact, of course. Yeah, hopefully, in terms of yourself though, I'm not sure how far the whole cyclone of things spread, but hopefully you're okay. Ooh, yo! Jeez, my dude, thank you very much, by the way. Absolutely, hope you're doing good. And yeah, it's good to see you again, man. I wish I did have the opportunity to catch up with you in Australia, but obviously, things didn't work out, but there's always another chance, another opportunity. Well, good to hear. It's good that you guys didn't have to deal with any of that. Thank goodness. I don't wish that on anyone, of course. But yeah, I know that in some areas like Northland here in New Zealand, the cyclone is hit very hard. We're like a few hours away from Northland, so I guess in that sense, quite lucky that we haven't been hit. Dude, honestly, crazy. I think the biggest part of it was Linkin Park was extremely unexpected. I expected it to be great, but it was far beyond what I could imagine. And I think the whole gist of it was unintentionally being stuck inside the mosh pit definitely adds to the value. There was a few times I genuinely lost Honey Butters in the mosh pit, the crowd. And I think that Sunday night was actually the craziest night of them all, which is the craziest part. We got to celebrate Johan's birthday. Someone literally fainted at the start of the song Faint. And it's just all the stuff just happening, right? But yeah, the trip was good. First time hitting up Bali, and I think it's very memorable. I'd go again, 100%. I'd recommend it also to as many people as possible because yeah, it was genuinely such a good experience. It's just not enough words. Food was cheap. New Zealand dollar wise, we're looking at probably a good $3 if you're smart could get you a good meal. The average meal was about $6, and the high end was about $10. So it's like New Zealand wise, that's actually not that bad. We forked out a lot of money for that luxury life, getting that king and queen treatment, right? And yeah, no, and it was cool. It was an all-inclusive resort that we went to in the very last leg, the last stretch of Bali, and it's one of those where it's like it's 24/7 room service. No limitation on food, no limitation on alcohol, no limitation on the drinks. Barely any limitations on activities. All live events are free to go, and it's just literally if you wanted, you could call up at 4 a.m. and say, hey, cook me a full meal. I want a beer, I want a cocktail, I want a mocktail, anything, So I think that's just the best part of it, and it's just the comfort of just turning up to anything and anywhere within the resort and not spending a single dollar. I think that was probably the coolest part of it all. But no, the last haircut, the last haircut that I got was genuinely just before I hit it off on the trip. Okay. Ooh. Oh, you in the match as well. 10 out of 10. There you go. But dude, it was crazy. It was like, you know, when Two-Face was playing, right? Cheese. They're like, if I split the crowd, I'm like, what do you mean? And suddenly everyone's like pushing back. I'm like, oh my god, what's going on? But I think honestly, what a highlight moment to also end up pulling. I think the number 5 best card out of the Distant Rivals Pokemon pack. So that was also a major highlight to experience. I know I saw it. So I'm actually just looking for a cart in this game. I know I saw somewhere because I'm trying to get a Pokemon that has the ability Demolish, so I can build myself a Pokemon Center. Oh yeah, 100%. I'm far behind on all my games, so there's a lot to catch up on right now. Did you just give me a rock? Oh, Fluff. That's neat. Okay. So I couldn't go too crazy. Yeah, imagine if the poster. Yeah. Oh man, but that pack rip though. Oh my gosh. I have a lot of pack rips. I think I got maybe up to a total of 10, but I guess spoilers ahead. Not really spoilers, but the packs were good. Let's just say the Charizard UPC was bad, really bad for me. But all the packs that I ripped overseas, I think I got literally. I felt like 8 out of 10 hits. I'm not even kidding here. It's just, it felt that good. So I'm excited to do some content on that, but obviously trying to look after free accounts has not been easy. So I gotta catch up on the accounts, gotta catch up on the games, Honkai, infield, all that stuff as well, right? Whatnot. So much for me to do. It's just, if it wasn't for my job, I think I could do it all. Oh my god, those are the most painful packs of my life. Not even anything somewhat resembling a Charizard in any way or form. Not even at all. Hey Swamps, it is good to see you. It has been a while. It's good to be called Aka-san, by the way. But yo, how is it going, Swamps? Genki ka? Or should I just say Genki? Ah, Pinaconi. I definitely want to get out of there, and I know I gotta head back there. But it is good to see everyone. Honestly, I hope everyone is doing great. It has been a very long time, but truth be told, I was gonna take more of a break and come back to streaming tomorrow, but I'm like, you know what? Screw it. I want to stream. Even if it's only 1-2 hours or whatever, I want to stream. You know, I want to be here, right? I have no idea how to wake up this guy. Okay, so I need a cart. Let's see, 1 second. Genki, yokatta. Good to hear, man. So I'm assuming you're still practicing the Japanese? I mean, obviously, I'm only doing Duolingo. It's not the best, not the clearest way. You know, we've had that discussion, of course, but at the same time, I don't even know when I'm gonna go back to Japan. I've lost all my money, all my money as a result of Bali and Australia. I low-key, I kind of wish there's a skip dialogue button though, right? What now? It's good to see everyone. It's really good to see everyone, and it's, yeah, it's just, part of me was like, ooh, you know what, I do want to stream overseas, but it was hard. I made a terrible decision of only getting 20 gigs of data, which sounds like a lot for the whole 30 days, roughly speaking, but at the same time, I had to be careful of usage, you know? Because obviously I was also uploading and posting things and stuff as well, so that made it a little bit harder, right? You don't want to... Oh, like a genuine skip button? Have they added that in? Mostly just passive learning. So I'm assuming a lot of anime. Yeah, no, unfortunately, the time has escaped me a little bit, but I think learning to sleep better is probably the first thing. I did the best thing I ever could, and I got roughly 8 hours a day while I was overseas, which is amazing, by the way. Oh my god, really? Tempting. Because part of me is thinking, right, hear me out, what now? What if you skip everything, right, and then maybe just watch a YouTube video on 2x speed or something, and then that might do it justice. Because partially, I'm kind of thinking I might go down that route, potentially. I do want to go back to Japan though, Swamps. That's just, I miss it. I truly do miss it, but yeah, no, it's hard to juggle. Obviously, money's much tighter now in terms of fuel for obvious reasons now, so that's a whole new aspect to consider. Well, this game is good. I'm actually really enjoying this game. I have been playing this game every night, so I'm on a whole new land, whole new island compared to when you guys last saw me play. So yeah, big differences. Because, you know, I always had this, what do you call it? It was always this infinite struggle, that's it, that I had to decide, do I stream a game, do I play it offline, do I keep it not playing, you know, all that stuff. I decided, you know what, let's just play a game to enjoy it a little bit, every now and then at least. And this is it, this is that game where I feel like I don't have to always be actively on, and it's not too bad if things get messed up, because, you know, it's easy catch-ups, right? We got ourselves either a Lugia or Ho-Oh. Oh, Lugia. That is a big Lugia. Can I get closer? Yeah, that's a good photo. That's a good photo. Yep, buddy. Pokemon Champions? Is that what you mean right now? Alright. Easy putting it. Yeah, and honestly, it's really good to be back. It's just, I mean, I had a good time on Holiday 100%, but at the same time, you know, I missed you guys. It's that thing that, you know, I get to look forward to at nights, knowing, oh, you know, I can jump on the stream, say hi. Oh my goodness. Alright, let's see. If I was a wooden cart, where would I be? Now, obviously not here. Maybe it wasn't in the old place potentially. Maybe I should return back. Let's do that. One last look here. 100%, that is absolutely on me. Absolutely on me. So no, I don't pick the best days anymore. But yeah, I think fitting in a weekend one here and there it's a good thing. I should try to do that. Well, it's good to be back, and you know, thank you for that as well. Right now. This isn't working out. I don't even know how to return home without fast traveling. Where was home? Yeah, I think goal number 1 is for 2026. I'm gonna need a genuine schedule. That should definitely be one of my biggest goals for this. Oh, hello. Can I bring Onyx through these doors? What a miss. I highly doubt it, to be honest. Wait, hold up. I totally cleared out this place. Why? They repopulate the area, which is nice. Oh, have you been doing a lot of your streaming mainly on the phone? What now? Oh, Queenie, sorry, missed the message, buddy. I literally just saw it now. On OBS, the text is different colored than it is on the actual Twitch itself. Ooh, new Pokemons. Oh, Excadrill, hello. No, that's all good. I understand that the Burger Man can be very busy. Okay, but welcome back indeed, Cheese. Oh no, that's okay. I actively decided to skip that one because I've got far too many logs as it is. I think the thing I'm kind of doing is, surprise, surprise, I am going for the storyline of this game because I want to unlock all the abilities, right? So there's usually, as per usual, there's one land, one island that you can kind of predominantly put in all your efforts to make it your main island. That's the island that most people will visit if they visit you. So I haven't really done anything there, but simply because I just wanted to make sure that I could use all the abilities, transfer water the way I want, you know, that kind of thing. Onyx. So if I can take Onyx through the gates, which I'm about 99% sure that I cannot, that would be a big help. No, not really. To be honest, I was actually watching Cyberpunk. Still watching One Piece. Funnily enough, I am on the Eggman arc. Egg arc? I finished Wano arc, so I'm relatively pretty close to being up to date, which is actually quite impressive by my standards as well. Battling wise, no, I don't think that is an. Oh my god, I can take him. Yo. But sorry, battling wise, I don't think it's something that we can do. I think this was simply built for the purposes of just being a purely comfy game, right? Well, to be fair, I was 99% sure that I couldn't take Onyx from one land to the next. But it's interesting that I can, so that kind of was one of the biggest dilemmas that I had. That's what's up. So you can take Pokemon between regions, so to be fair, that just opened up this game even more for me, so that's huge. I actually had a genuine roadblock in this game because I needed a Pokemon with the ability known as Demolish to obviously demolish the old broken down Pokemon Center to replace it with a new one. So now that I can do that. Just a bit, just a bit. Of course, the one and only hole. Nice. So I'm gonna have 2 buildings completed tomorrow, which will be huge actually. So that's absolutely gonna progress the quest a lot. So cool, we got that under our belt. You know, I should fill in that ground. It was not grass. Let me take it from somewhere else. No, that's all good swamps. Honestly, the way to kind of look at this game is, at its simplest value, it is simply trying to be, Animal Crossing Plus. So it's kind of taking all the problem points of Animal Crossing and fixing upon it, really. And that's it. At the core value, so they've added where you can go from island to island. You find Pokemon and habitats. Once you find the Pokemon, you learn their abilities, provided they have learnable abilities. And you kind of have to use the Pokemon as the facilities. So if you want to make brick, you can find clay in the wilderness, you bring it to a fire Pokemon, they make bricks, you know, that kind of thing. No dating, so you don't date the Pokemon. But yeah, no, honestly, it's just a lot going on, I do feel. I mean, I don't even know the limitation of how many Pokemon you can find, and if I was to take a look... Oh, my dude, Clinny! Thank you very much for the sub, by the way. I do appreciate it, and let's highlight that it's been a good 5 months, so thank you for that, by the way. And actually, let me highlight this too. Cheese, 77 months, so thank you for that. Let's see, Pokedex. So already, these are all the Pokemon that I found. So 52 registered. I'm not sure if that includes actively owned or not. But essentially, to summon a Pokemon, I guess, or find a Pokemon, you have to build a habitat that suits their needs. So for example, an Ivysaur is looking for a field of flowers and a formation of 8. 2 by 2 by 2 by 2 by 2. Oh, 4 by 2. And for example, Cubone, you know, great example. You find a gravestone with flowers, so that kind of makes sense, right? Wait, hang on, what was that on the map? Yo, Extra Mega Hydra, long time no see, buddy. Hopefully you're doing good. Hopefully you're doing good, buddy. How is everything? But ooh, did you not get Pacopia in there? Or was there no intention or interest to? But funnily enough, oh, actually, I did get Kyogre in there, but it was because it's part of the mission. So I believe you can find legendaries. So technically, you don't own this guy, but we essentially summoned him for a temporary period of time from creating water. That's true. Honestly though, Extra Mega Hydra, I genuinely wonder how many Pokemon we get in this game. How many legendaries we get in this game. I mean, if Kyogre exists, 100% Groudon's gonna be up there too, right? We already know that Lugia and Ho-Oh exist as well. They fly by quite often, actually. So the requests are being done. Oh, Planta. That's right, I was supposed to make a Planta. I tell you what, it is a hard thing. It is a hard thing. I think I've learned in my many years of living, however many that is. Maintaining friendships can be difficult. It is a two-way street kind of thing, but sometimes you kind of do have to go for that effort to assess, hey, does a friend respect you, and do you respect a friend, and is that mutual, right? You know, that's a big thing. So absolutely make sure that you always pick friendships where they respect you, by the way. Rule number 1. It's not 2 days before. I think my record in university for submitting an essay was 4 hours. I submitted an essay 4 hours before the deadline. It was like 1,500 words that I had to write with 8 references. So that was the thing. I got a B+. Or was it an A-? One of the two, I can't remember. Pretty good. Throwing out a random number. One day. We'll come to a genuine fact of numbers one day. Transaction. Well, actually, you bring up a good point, Extra Mega Hydra. That's exactly it. So for me, I actually joined some of the things that you said. Pokemon. I joined the Pokemon Club, which is cool. You know, that was when I first got into the Pokemon Club. Slightly competitive, not really. At the same time, a lot of the university clubs, I actually was running one of the clubs as one of the main activities coordinators, and I met a lot of people that way. But the funny thing is, I don't really have any contact with those many people that I met. Oh yeah, we even had. It was cool. We had. Do I have it here? Yeah, it was cool. We actually had a genuine Pokemon membership card, and it was a card where it's like literally Pokemon, but I can't find it here. If I can find it, I'll let you know one day. And even if you're not on the stream, I might just send you like a Discord or something. Um, but yeah, it was cool. We didn't have any of like the. Well, it was more like you would turn up every weekend at this person's shop, aka house, and we would trade, we would talk, we would hang out, that kind of thing. So I guess, well, funnily enough, I was also, I don't know if you have to do this extra Mega Hydra, but I was the main one in terms of writing minutes because of the words per minute situation. Yeah, sorry, unofficial, but essentially it was still university run. So essentially, all you had to do was be part of the university, and then you can actually let the university itself know, hey, I want to run this club. Here are the papers. This is what we want to do. And if the university is like, okay, all good, you are actually allowed to set up stalls on campus. So for example, I believe we had 1,000 signups from one of the clubs that I was running in terms of memberships, where we would also use those memberships, go to different restaurants and stuff. Advertise our club and say, hey, we'll bring more club members if you guys give us like a 10% discount for bringing this card, that kind of thing. So it was actually a lot of fun and good practice for the real world kind of situations in some ways. And Pokemon Club did also the same thing in that sense, but I don't think they had restaurant discounts, and I was just genuinely a member of that more than running that club. 40%. If your president listens on the control issues, I'll be able to do it. It is hard. You know, obviously the president also runs a lot of the club and how it actually works. So if the president isn't really helping or doing a good job, it can bring down the club quite a bit. Yeah, it was almost like running a business, to be honest, but for free. But I'd say also at the same time, the good news was, by running that university club, I had a really good starting point for my CV when I started my first job. So when I was starting that job, a lot of the questions were actually centered around what I was doing in that club. So extra Mega Hydra, I think you're doing a great thing. You know, as much as annoying as it can be, it's also a good CV experience when you're coming out of university. Well, technically, I mean, not money laundering, but you can also make it a thing, because to join the club, it was also $5. Because obviously you needed to run the club needed money to do these things and host events. For example, we could have pool nights, game nights, we even had singles nights where people would come and, you know, what's it called? Speed dating, that's the word. But obviously to run those events, we need money and things like that, and we'd have money for joining the club, money for attending the events and things like that. So it was very much so student run, well, funded, sorry. Hopefully never, I'll be held liable even if I need, as the secretary, yeah, I can understand that. Yeah, you'd think that. But I think it's more so because there were actually a lot of different clubs. But it was mainly for the fact that obviously these were clubs created by the students, ideas of their own, and not necessarily a club that the university was like, hey, let's do it. I kind of wish we had more funding for that, but I guess they probably focus more fundings on different things, their own facilities and the like. I mean, new buildings were always being built, so I guess they did put money somewhere. But still, I think it was fun. It was a good experience, and it was good for me to go through that to learn, I guess, the ins and outs of businesses in some ways. Smirgo had a request. What was his request? Build a house and put 3 different approaches of furniture inside. Make flowers bloom. I learned how to make a planter though, didn't I? Oh wait, sorry, no. Actually, extra Mega Hydra, you have reminded me. No, we did have some funds. I think some clubs did get some. It was like a small amount. It was a quota, actually. No, you're right. But obviously, we still needed to grow on that quota. Because, yeah, there were reimbursements, amounts, and things like that as well. Sorry, I completely forgot about that. You're right, we did actually have that, yes. Okay, so I need to go get my paint. That's cool though, actually. You know, extra Mega Hydra. I get to relive that mental experience for yourself. So thank you for the reminder. It was actually a good time. You know, although once again, like I said, I don't really keep contact with quite a lot of those people who I thought at the time would be lifelong friends. But at the same time, it was a good experience. You know, we got to meet good people, and at the same time, we got to have a lot of good memories. Let's try this again. Shortcut. Is that a wild bird I see in the top left corner? Wait, what? Was that not his request? No, I just wasted paint. Each part. I really need to pay attention to the description. Yo, Donnie, it was good, man. It was good. Honestly, one of the best trips I've had. Full stop, actually. There was just so many key moments, so many memories. Lincoln Park was the first biggest one. But yeah, it was. I don't even know where to begin. Okay, guilty is charged. When there was good internet and it was like, you know, 10 p.m. local time, I was like, you know what? Overwatch a little bit. But to be fair, I had to get the Nier Automata set on Overwatch. So I put in a lot of effort on that and I managed to do it. Oh man. Hang on, I need one Pokemon that can Executor? Or maybe... Yeah, so what I need is a Pokemon that can make some paint for me. And that's usually by just kind of giving it to a Pokemon that seems like they can do something like that. And essentially giving them a berry. Yeah, man, so many experiences. I think one of the key memorable ones, actually, now that I think about it, Donnie, was sea walking. So I don't know if anyone's had the experience of sea walking, but essentially, sorry, I thought I heard something. Essentially, all it is they put a 37 kg helmet on your head, and you go in the water, pretty much. I mean, yes, you're attached to a tube, thank goodness, but essentially the tube is pushing out the pressure to create an air pocket. And we go like 3 meters down into the water, and honestly, if you're claustrophobic in any way, or you know, whatever the case may be, it's best be prepared, I guess. And essentially all you hear for about the entirety of 20-25 minutes was, which is the bubbles, and then just your breathing. And it's just like, if you tip your head a little bit, water starts filling, so you gotta straighten up. So you know, best be careful. But it was an interesting experience seeing the fish up close and everything. I did go out of my way to purchase Insta360 X5, so be prepared to see a lot of the content on our couple's TikTok page with all the stuff. So yeah, there was just a lot, essentially. Fun show. We didn't actually go on a ship, though, actually. It was all on land. So that experience was done through a resort and... Oh, wait, sorry, yeah, they took us to a ship to do that. Sorry, I take that back. You're right. Yeah, so we were 3 meters down, and it was crazy, actually. It was... I probably never do it again, but I mean... No, unfortunately, the day we went, it was very... The currents were strong, so there was underwater currents, and you know, you're kind of flopping about and stuff, but at the same time, we couldn't see everything properly because... obviously of the waves pushing the sand and everything, so it was unfortunate. Money spent for half an experience, but at the same time, luckily I did actually bring down that Insta360, because that showed it really clearly, so that was really cool, actually. Hard to move around with one hand on a ladder and one hand on the camera, but you know. Oh, Cheese is in charge of dinner today. I kind of wonder how you guys sort out dinner, actually. Donnie and Cheese. And I think the resort experience is probably one of the best experiences I've ever had. You know, you genuinely get to live like a king and queen, and it's just anything you want, 24/7. You can literally, I was just telling Cheese earlier, you can wake up at 4 a.m. and it's like, call the room service, like, I want a beer. For example. And the place we went to had 7 different restaurants. Every day you could go to a new buffet restaurant, or it could be an a la carte where you order as much as you want. There was like a Chinese restaurant, Indian, Indonesian, Western, seafood, you know? Oh wait, oh, so you guys aren't physically together right now. Oh, my bad. Ah, no, did I set him to do a job? Sorry. Oh, no, he's not working here. Where's Pornmo? Oh, wait, you've been there like 7 times. I did not know that, actually. He's so stinky. And you want to know more of that. Oh, too many times. And did you not wipe after the fact, Donnie? Magneton? You reckon Magneton could do it? Palmer, damn it, again. How about this? Yeah, it's Pomo. That ain't the Tessie way. He's just kind of just back on for reasons of visiting, I guess. Oh, whoops! I didn't mean to eat that. Ah, fine, you can have one. But they're currently working on a task. Can I get them to do both tasks? Ah, so the amount of subsidy that you got, Extra Mega Hydra, was purely based on how well you guys were doing? Damn, literally the only people... actually, you know, I can go back home. Let's do that. I have people that can make paint there, right? At least I know the way back home now. $70. Wait, which Final Fantasy game though? Yeah, I do actually want to hop onto when I get the time. I think I want to see if I can get my shiny. Unless he's already got him, but I want to see if I can get my shiny Charmander before my brother gets his shiny Squirtle. Yes. Man, I need to actually get into the remake. I was deciding to kind of wait for free versions to come out before starting to play, but I feel like I'm missing the boat a little bit here. Actually, I wonder, Excurdu, you seem like you could pummel me some paint. Alright, you can have that. There you go. $30 discount. How did you manage that? Did you use your wit and your charms to kind of, you know, bring on that discount, I guess? Reminds me of the time I tried to haggle for the very first time in Bali. That was hard. Very hard to do. Actually, I went to EV Games in Sydney. I actually did manage to go there. Hey, is that an Applin over there? Come to think of it, did anyone else gotta solve this problem? Oh, thanks. Oh, thank you. Oh no, he's just eating. Oh, phone is an apple. What's Magikarp doing over here? of steel. I don't know, I might be one of the, it might be, oh, holy crap, what the? I didn't know a Charizard would pop out of a little patch of grass. It's so funny, my very first full evolution Pokemon is Charizard, of course. Yeah, it's my guy. He's like, you don't look that strong to me, water gun. Oh, I'm sorry. That's so funny, man. Now I've got Charmander, Charmeleon, and Charizard. So he wants some decoration for his pad. Kinda want to have it make sense as well, to be honest. String lights, I mean... It's something, it's something. Damn. Huh, what you doing here, War Turtle? Wait, hold on. Could I learn a stronger water gun from this guy? Magikarp, first of all, how did you get here and what are you doing there? Where's Water Turtle? How did I lose him so quickly? Oh, I see Squirtle. He'll be back. He'll be back. Man, this place is populated, actually. Okay, Cacturne? Final Fantasy VII. Oh yeah, what's up, bud? What's the question? I do want to say I haven't actually played it before, by the way. Not the remake, anyway. Ah, that's a good question. Funnily enough, no, actually. So I've heard that you don't actually need to, and story-wise, it's close enough to bring the nostalgia, but at the same time, it's not necessary. Well, funny enough, that's my understanding. Now you're making me question myself, but as far as I understand, in terms of gameplay, it's same but different, if that makes sense. It's kind of like, you know, when an anime does a remake of an OG one or something like that. It's kind of like they take moments and improve on it, essentially. I mean, I'd recommend still playing the original just to get a nice feel, but I would say not necessarily 100% necessary. Hey DJ, good to see you, man. How is it? How is it? Hopefully you're doing good, by the way. It's been a good month. It's been a good month. Seriously, where is Water Turtle? I want to learn a stronger water attack. Why is there a rock here? Oh no, that's a short table. Whoops. I'm gonna put that back. I'm gonna put that back. Because wasn't that Charmeleon's home actually? And that was Pokopia. Oh, Charmander, hey man. So, Pokopia is essentially the Animal Crossing Pokemon solution to Animal Crossing. I haven't played Dragon Quest Builders, but I know that Cookie actually had recommended that to me, which is interestingly enough quite fun as a game as well, and I figured you'd like that. Seriously, where did Water go? He was literally right there. What the heck? Yeah, Slowpoke. Oh, there he is. I see his little ears. Yes. Okay, no, so I wasn't learning anything from it. That's unfortunate. I feel like everyone that could have made paint for me is unavailable now, which is a bit annoying. Oh really? I'm actually the first thing. That is genuinely unexpected. I kind of thought a lot more people would be playing it because I found out that not only in New Zealand but also in Sydney when I was there, the game was completely sold out for physical copies. It was just gone. Not a single copy existed, which is crazy, right? Is there a card here? I think I'd say this game actually takes and expands on what Animal Crossing did right and kind of enhance on that experience and make it better, which is really cool actually. So, you know, they've made this game so big as well in that same sense where essentially to bring Pokemon to your town, you have to build habitats that fit the nature. For example, Paris, just need a bunch of flowers, things like that, you know what I mean? And for like example, Cubone, you need like to have a gravestone with flowers around there. So, and the whole goal is to making this place more hospitable for the Pokemon, doing things that make them happy, adding to their homes, stuff like that. And then when you're kind of happy with one island, you can actually move to the next, and there's multiple islands you can look after. For example, there's water-themed islands, there's fire-themed islands, and then you also get the chance to build your own island. So it's kind of like bringing in concepts of Minecraft, Animal Crossing, essentially all in one place, if you will. But the concept is you are a Ditto that is transformed into a human, to make it simpler. And it kind of expands on that, and you're figuring out the mystery of where did all the Pokemon go and where did all the humans go. No, that's all good. And cook dinner, yeah. I guess you do have to cook dinner on your end as well now, Donnie. But 100%, all good. Please enjoy the game. But yeah, well, we'll definitely catch up later. It was good to see you again, Donnie. 100%. Enjoy Final Fantasy VII. And of course, you can be Kirby as well. If you're too lazy to pick up items, you can do it that way. What's up, Gumi? Gumi looks a little sad. It's like he wants to say something. It's very hard to reach as well. I could probably build an easier path. Okay, no, he had absolutely nothing to say. Alright. So whenever you find traces of Pokemon, it will indicate how to build a habitat that might attract a certain Pokemon. Like Pidgeotto, for example, he just needs 4 patches of grass 2 by 2. So I'm kind of surprised that no one you knew actually did play this game though, DJ. Path easiest traveled. Alright. So to find a Psyduck you need a seat and a shower. And hot spring water. I don't know Psyduck was prevalent in hot waters. That's brand new information. No, fair enough, DJ. I guess you weren't exactly looking out for it. Okay, let's double check. Is there anything here before I make that big old jump? And I think, yeah, what this game gets right is it is a very chill game. Yes, it seems hectic. Yes, there's a lot to do, and chances are there's probably hundreds and hundreds of Pokemon to find within this game. So I know there's genuinely already hundreds and hundreds. But for example, legendary Pokemon do exist. I've already found Kyogre, I found Lugia, I found Ho-Oh, so it's crazy. I was surprised by the number of Pokemon they brought in, you know? How do I find wheat? So many unanswered questions in this game. Oh, Magikarp's back. So I know why. It's good to see you, buddy. Hopefully you're doing good. Oh wait, what is... Ah, I was about to say. Too much Battlefield. Is that what that is? Ah! The worst part of this game is when you accidentally pick up something you don't want to. But still, hopefully you're doing good, man. And this has been, it's been a month. Oh man, it's good to see you, bro. Honestly, thank you everyone for jumping in. And I know this was the randomest of random streams, right? Absolutely didn't know if I was going to be on today. But here I am anyway. And of course, much like Animal Crossing, they also have this thing where you can buy things from the shop. So this as well also exists, yes. Two barrels, one ship wheel, 2 cannons. Man, some of these requirements are quite hefty. still enjoy. Hey, that's good, man. I mean, have you returned to Overwatch in any way or form, or is that game kind of just genuinely gone for you now? There must be a water source somewhere here. No. Okay. Didn't enjoy it, fair enough. Too many new characters, I assume, but because I was wondering if you actually made a return for the Nier Automata collaboration, which was really cool. But yeah, no, it's fair enough. It's not for anyone anymore. I think even with the introduction of Jetpack Cat, tongue twister, the game has changed a lot. That character is crazy, to say the least. But that's true. I mean, 100%. You should be spending time on the games that you actually enjoy, right? No, that's all good. Absolutely nothing to apologize for, my friend. But yeah, at the same time, it's whatchamacallit, it's good to see that you are getting on task, getting things you need done to better enjoy your life. I know you said you're only 2 days behind, but I remember myself being a much bigger procrastinator. Sorry, JPC. What's JPC? Okay, so there must be a way to activate the water source, and it does. Oh, actually, this way. It must be this way. No, I was tricked. Well, it's gotta be from one of these directions. Oh, JPC Jetpack Cat. Sorry, gotcha. Because have you played quite often recently Extra Mega Hydra or... No, fair enough, honestly. The new characters change a lot. The new perks and everything is just... It's all forever changing. So I do agree in the sense that it doesn't feel like you can ever get comfortable in Overwatch anymore. It's kind of like you have to adapt or else the game's just gonna leave you behind kind of thing. And it does kind of happen, right? Just right now and stick to my basics. Ryan is actually, it's like, yeah, Ryan stays the way he is. That's so true, actually. They barely touch Ryan out when you think about it. So it sounds like you've been playing quite a bit. But I've seen my friends, you know, absolutely lose their marbles to Jetpack Cat, the JPC, if you will. Okay, clearly the game is saying I can't come here. But the little explorer in me absolutely wants to keep going. Oh yeah, 100%. Ryan, I think, is probably one of the only characters that should, genuinely speaking, never be touched. He is Ryan, and that's it. That's all we need to know and all we need to do. stood up all the snappers. Give Ryan a mini. Yeah, we already have Mulga, that's true. I feel like the charge is already OP enough if done right. I've seen some crazy Reinhardts in my time, I tell you that. Whee. Okay, so I didn't find the energy source that I was looking for, unfortunately. Oh well. 12 hammer side. Well, to be honest, with Torb's perk, where you give him the ability to be 20% faster and the hammer, I found it's crazy. I've actually physically gone around with the 20% movement speed perk and the hammer and just go and it's actually worked. I've killed like 2-3 people in a row just doing that. Pierces the heavens themselves. It's pretty dynamic in terms of the different ceilings, right? I think I'm actually kind of locked. I made a stupid mistake of giving all my strongest Pokemon up for building the Pokemon Center and the house. Whoopsie daisy. That was not smart at all on my part. Okay, now we'll go back for now. Oh, okay, now we'll claim this actually real quick. Let me through. Sorry, we'll head back now. Off we go. Cool. And I think what I might do, sorry to say, I know it's a bit of a shorter stream, but I'll probably have to head off for the sake of dinner. But at the same time, yeah, I think I will quickly pass on the raid. So I was looking around and this kind of stood out to me because yesterday when I was playing Overwatch, there was someone by the name of Cosmic something that kept popping up. And I found this person with the name of the Cosmic Starling, and I'm like, you know what? Let's go give a raid. So I think I will do that actually, so that kind of works out, but 100%. It was really, really good to see everyone again, by the way, so thank you so much for coming along. It's been a lot of fun coming back, having a good adventure, being refreshed and all of that. But before I do go, I do want to check that raid on, so 1 second. But 100%, for those who have to head off, absolutely, I do understand, of course. Oh, I need to log in again. I'm just going to do it on my own Twitch then. Cool. So once again, the name is the Cosmic Starling. For those who can't join, fantastic. For those who have to hit up, 100% I do understand. But once again, thank you for joining in. Once again, I'll be doing more of appearance more often now that I'm back. And that is in both offline and online content. Just also for those who don't know, I guess, just to let everyone know, is that I do now manage, stupidly enough, Twitch, and also 3 other different channels. So I will have one channel purely for gaming stuff, another channel purely for Pokemon cards, and another channel which is between myself and Honey Butters for all travel and couple stuff. So that's what I've been doing recently. So yeah, if you guys want to catch up any way or form, just let me know what you're looking for, and I can share the information. But yeah, otherwise, stay epic, take care. I'll see you guys around, and once again, for those who can come along, let's say hello to the Cosmic Starling. If not, we'll catch up next time. See you guys. Hopefully soon. So I was just thinking when I'm gonna be on. Hopefully, I'll see you guys soon. Oh, crud! Almost forgot. Cool. See ya.
To me, it's kind of like a strange take, like obviously like life-changing experience, but welcome on in Once Red. Thank you so much for the raid. Hello, hello. Welcome on in. What were y'all doing? Let me give you a shout out. Thank you so much for the raid. You are also playing Pokopia. How goes your Pokopias? How are you? Thank you again for the raid, and also hi, hello. I think all of y'all are new here. My name's Nat. My pronouns are they, them. We are a variety streamer. Me. Is variety streamer and artist. And yeah, we started the night with Splatoon. We're ending it with Pokopia. We're actually gonna wrap up here soon. So I'm so sorry about that. Rip. But yeah, welcome on in, Raiders. You're in the same space. Oh, have you completed Bleak Beach even? What all have you done? You said you're in the same space. I've kind of completed Bleak Beach. I did, I think, like, the storyline, but I'm missing abilities that I know I can get here. No apologies needed. Aw, that's so kind of you. Thank you so much. Again, thank you so much for bringing your community here. Holy shit. Very nice of you. But yeah, we have, like, Rocky Ridges unlocked. I just did the Poke Center there. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome. Yeah, I need to figure out how we suck up water. I have not done that. I would have liked to do that tonight, maybe. Maybe we do that tonight. But yeah, if y'all need a raid and run, take care of yourself, get some sleep, get some foods, take care of your dog and cat, please do. Thank you again. Let's see, Plasma. I mean, if we move to space, we would mutate, causing space race war. Oh my god. Yeah, we're talking about space with, like, Artemis 2 launch and their return, of course. And just, like, interesting perspectives that people share about space and their views of Earth. And, to be fair, there's lore in the game that seems to imply that maybe not all humans went to space. Sorry if that's too spoilies, trying to be vague. No. Oh, also sorry for other spoilies. Rip. My bad. I just read that out loud. We could have kept that in the brain bank, you know? Definitely nothing. Yeah, I'll forget it by tomorrow. So I'm also, like, I'm not, like, super pressed. I can't really use that word. I'm not super upset about spoilers. A, because memory, but also B, like, I am not good at video games. So honestly, like, it helps me out a bit where I'm like, okay, I kind of know what to expect, or, you know, early stages of everything just ended up here somehow. Oh, I love that so much. This game is so fun. It's my introduction to Pokemon. I'm really enjoying it. I'm really loving the game, and it is a bit overwhelming at times, but it's been a good time, genuinely. And we're doing a quiz. Amazing. Comparing my height to Piplup's. Can I see Piplup in the background? Hold. Where are you at, Piplup? I just saw that little bean. I feel like they're about the same height. Oh no. We think Piplup's like a touch, like a hair. It'd be really cool. Alright, well.